Check, Panther. Check go.
Of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
Go!
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. A throw left side, caught by Simmons. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Fight 60. Here with 52 blaster. 60 red. Punch.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Commanders' 11-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Hut.
Now Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Set.
Walker trying to find the crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Just shy of the goal
That's a
line.
heck of a stop there
No gain on the
defensively,
play.
Mike.
Brings
Second
up
and inches, you're
third
thinking the
and
first
goal.
down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Red. Red. 38. Blaster. 6. Blue striker. Set. Hunt.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
For a Commanders first down. A gain of 15. First down, Commanders.
The slot man in motion right. Flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 76. Hurt. Cougar 19. Check. Hurt. No. Hurt.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Running is Mitchell. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Washington.
Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Ready.
Second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Let's go now.
11-yard line.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mary. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The motion man here is McClure. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end Sinnott. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Going up top. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mary.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first
drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Black 40.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Young. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 hut.
Throwing is Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Faster. 10 cycles.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go. Stack. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Daniels now on 1st down. Going for it all. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
This is intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A second down throw for Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
32 yards.
A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yellow.
On play action, Young in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Hut. Black. 52. White. White. Blaster. Stick. Ready.
Here's Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable third and short.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't love it. Stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Yellow. Ready.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Set. 45. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ball red. Ready, ready. Flight blue. 6 needle blue. Set.
To throw is Young. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready. 70 range. Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
60 Bison. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 18 pioneer. Ready.
On first down, Daniel. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
37.
A big play there for Washington. 37 yards.
18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. On target, got it to McClurry. And he's in. Harry McClurry. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. The Commanders are able to edge a bit closer.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay,
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Quick down. Cut.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Once again, it's Walker. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were, Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 series.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Blue striker. 50. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
On second down, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down
and 13.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready. Hey, 45. White. Rail. Yellow. Zoom. Ready.
On third down, they go with Walker. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Company Rangers. 18 Rattler. Ready. Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Washington.
A gain of 19.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 53 yards.
18 Cardinal.
Mitchell will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Panthers 31, Commanders 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Ready, ready. You, yellow. Set, ready, set.
They'll go play action with Young. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Johnny Newton. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Set. 52 blue. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Cut, cut.
Throwing on second down, Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Steel, black, 40, blue, striker. Hut.
Now Young. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
It's fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 50. Trap 50.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. Into space. And he will dive into the end zone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Leggett on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, Brett, black shot. Come on, set. Drill, quick, black. Edo, blue. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Yellow, Lonnie. Yellow, yellow, go, rail, yellow. Opposite, green. Smith, red, check white. Switch, black swap. Set.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On the double.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Black ultra.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Set.
Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Set, hut. 10 black. Ready, ready.
To throw, Young. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Check, huh?
They'll run the toss with Walker. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Mega blaster, 6. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Here we ready.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 5.
Let's go. 45. White.
Now Walker. The ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Torrey, 70. Dragon, 60. Tag. Cowboy, 80. Go.
Here we go. One final play. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.